I headed to Gush Atzion to meet up with the Regush ATVs and Jeep Tour team to take a trip around the area and learn all about the historical sites.
Welcome to Regush ATVs. Guys, I want to teach you a little bit about the Jewish history from the mountain. I don't teach Torah, I see Torah. That's what I do in my tours. The idea of this tour is for you to see our story in a different way, much easier to educate through the mountain. Today we have 300,000 tourists a year in Gush Atzion.
Regush was established out of love for the region, its landscape, and an effort to show people what Gush Atzion is all about. Now, there are tons of ATV tours all over the country, but Regush focuses around really getting to know the area of Gush Atzion and the Jerusalem Hills.
The idea of this company is, first of all, teaching people about Gush Atzion, having fun. While we drive, we see so many nature, so many history, so get out of this ATV tour something else.
Of this tour, I am beyond excited to continue.
In your area, you're gonna have a lot of vineyards. Guys, every place we drove over here, we see around us many vineyards, and that's a blessing of Shevet Yehuda. 2,000 years ago, all the Jews are walking to Beit HaMikdash on this actual road. And on this road, we see on the left side over there, see the pillar standing over there? This pillar shows the distance from Beit HaMikdash, and from here to Jerusalem, it's a 5-hour walk. I did it by foot. What it means is, tomorrow, the Jews on the way to Beit HaMikdash are going to be in Beit HaMikdash. So before we get to Beit HaMikdash, we go to sleep in this valley. We wake up in the morning and we have to get purified. So how do we get purified? We go to a mikveh. I have a question for you. How come we have 2 doors over here? This is a unique mikveh from 2,000 years ago, and how come we have 2 doors?
You go in dirty, you come out pure?
Well, one of the first people answered right, 100 points, exactly. I had a rabbi from a synagogue in Los Angeles, told me members, non-members. Is a unique mikveh from 2,000 years ago that shows us the separation between Tameh and Tahor. And usually mikveh is going to be inside the Jewish village. Over here we never had a Jewish village. So we know it's on the 11 milestone on the way, on the 12 milestone on the way to Beit HaMikdash. 1 day walk from Beit HaMikdash. That's why we have the big separation over here. You can understand only unpure and pure, 100%. You're right.
I don't know about this, man. No. Let's try it. So let's put it this way, this wasn't your typical ATV ride at all. We had some music blasting in the Bluetooth speakers, we got to see gorgeous views and wineries, stopped along the way to hear all about the area's history, and then somehow I ended up in the driver's seat again. I really don't know how. So I somehow convinced them to let me drive. This is gonna be one hell of a ride, and I keep doing this. I got this. I don't got this. Okay, this is gonna be a bumpy ride. It needs to be an H. Need to keep my hands tight. Goggles on? All right. I don't know about this. Let's do it. Is there a brake here? Okay, yeah, there is. I'm a great driver, in case anyone was wondering. Driving was a totally different experience than riding. I got to really feel the ground below me, the adrenaline and thrill of being behind the wheel, and, well, the dust and heat was definitely not the highlight, but overall an unreal experience that I would most definitely do all over again. It's so dusty when you're driving behind them, but so much fun! Some of you may be wondering where exactly Gush Atzion is and why you probably haven't heard of it. Where are we right now? What are we going to see?
We're in a water spring called Ein Yitzchak, and we're going to tell the story of it. Everything started in 1990. 1990, nobody went out of the villages, nobody hiked in this road, nobody walked over here, 0 tourists. One day, a few kids, Shabbat, got bored in the village and started walking down this valley. They walked down this valley and they found a broken water spring. They said, okay, let's come over here on Sunday and fix it, but we're going to do it secretly. We're not going to tell no one. They came over here on Sunday and started renovating this water spring. Back in the days, we had a ranger over here. His name was Dubak. He was responsible for the landscape. He saw the kids and he said, that's education next generation need. We need to show them how to work. That's how they're going to get love for the land. One of the kids who fixed the spring was Dubak's son, Yitzhak. He was on the way to the yeshiva. He was hitchhiking from Jerusalem to Eli in Samaria. On the way, the car that stopped him broke down. He tried to fix the car and terrorists came by and shot him. A girl died on the spot, her name was Shalva Uzana, and he died after 12 hours. His friend who found this water spring over here decided to call this water spring after his name, Ein Yitzchak. Later on, Dubak started working with kids hyperactive, kids with low self-confidence, Down syndrome, hyperactive kids. He took them and started working and renovating the water spring all around the Gush. About 12 years ago, Dubak passed away from a heart problem. The kids who used to work with him decided to build another water spring down the valley over here after his name. So we have a spring of a son and a father. My connection to this story, Yitzhak was my big brother and he was my father. So this is my family story. So that's why I started this business.